A massive grizzly bear stands on its hind legs, towering over 8 feet tall against a snow-covered mountain backdrop. As winter's first snowflakes begin to fall, this 800-pound predator faces a critical decision: not where to hunt next, but where to sleep for the next 5 months. Welcome to the remarkable world of grizzly bear hibernation, nature's ultimate winter survival strategy. While we humans bundle up in extra layers and crank up the heat when temperatures drop, grizzly bears have evolved a far more extreme solution. These magnificent creatures will spend up to half the year in a state that seems to defy biology itself. Without eating, drinking, urinating, or defecating for months on end, they'll emerge in spring having lost remarkably little muscle mass. Today, we'll journey into the mysterious world of bear hibernation and discover how these remarkable animals survive winter's harshest conditions. As summer transitions to fall, a remarkable transformation begins in grizzly bears. Their entire biology shifts into hyperdrive, a phase scientists call hyperphagia. During this feeding frenzy, grizzlies consume up to 20,000 calories daily, equivalent to about 80 quarter-pound hamburgers. They're not being gluttonous. They're following an ancient survival instinct. A grizzly needs to gain 30% of its body weight in pure fat to survive the long winter fast. We see a bear feast on berries, tearing through thickets with surprising delicacy, using its sensitive lips to pluck the ripest fruit. Salmon provide crucial protein and fat, with bears catching them mid-jump at waterfalls or wading through streams with incredible patience. Even insects offer valuable nutrition, as the bear flips heavy logs and rocks with ease to access protein-rich grubs and ants. As temperatures drop, finding the perfect winter home becomes a priority. Unlike cartoon depictions, bears don't simply find convenient caves. Grizzlies often dig their dens on steep, north-facing slopes where snow accumulates deepest. These natural insulators help maintain a consistent den temperature around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, regardless of outside conditions that may plummet to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Some bears will travel up to 30 miles to reach traditional denning areas they've used for years. The den itself is surprisingly small, just large enough for the bear to turn around in. This minimalist approach conserves body heat during the long winter sleep. Female grizzlies expecting cubs will create slightly larger chambers, preparing for midwinter births. As the bear settles into its den, its body begins an extraordinary transformation. Heart rate drops from 40 beats per minute to just 8. Breathing slows from 6 to 10 breaths per minute to just 1 breath every 45 seconds. Body temperature decreases from 101 degrees Fahrenheit to about 88 degrees Fahrenheit, a modest drop compared to true hibernators like ground squirrels, but significant nonetheless. This is why scientists classify bear hibernation as torpor rather than true hibernation. They can be awakened if disturbed, unlike deep hibernators. Metabolism slows by 50 to 60%, allowing the bear to survive on stored fat alone. Perhaps most remarkably, grizzlies recycle their waste products during hibernation. Urea, which would normally be excreted as urine, is broken down and its nitrogen reused to maintain muscle mass. This explains one of hibernation's greatest mysteries: how bears emerge in spring with their powerful muscles largely intact, despite months of inactivity. For female grizzlies carrying cubs, winter brings another biological wonder. Cubs are born in January or February, while the mother remains in torpor, weighing just 1 pound, about the size of a guinea pig. These tiny cubs are born blind and hairless. The newborns instinctively find their way to their mother's milk, rich in fat, to support their development. Mother bears remain partially alert during nursing, providing warmth and protection. The den becomes a nursery where cubs grow rapidly, sheltered from winter's dangers and competitors. By spring emergence, cubs will weigh 15 to 20 pounds, ready to begin learning survival skills. After months of darkness and stillness, lengthening daylight triggers changes in the bear's brain chemistry. Hormone shifts gradually raise body temperature and metabolism. The awakening process is an instant. Bears experience a groggy period similar to sleep inertia in humans, but lasting days rather than minutes. Bears often remain near their dens initially, taking short ventures to reacclimate to activity. They seek out early spring vegetation to jumpstart their digestive systems after the long fast. Water is particularly crucial, as bears emerge dehydrated for months without drinking. Modern researchers study bear hibernation with keen interest that goes beyond wildlife conservation. Medical scientists hope to apply hibernation insights to human health challenges. Bear physiology during torpor could potentially inform treatments for kidney disease, muscle atrophy, and even space travel complications. Their ability to prevent bone loss despite months of inactivity particularly interests researchers studying osteoporosis. Cardiac scientists marvel at how bears' hearts remain healthy despite dramatically reduced blood flow that would cause damage in humans. These biological mysteries may someday translate into breakthrough treatments for human conditions. Despite their remarkable survival adaptations, grizzly bears face increasing challenges in finding adequate denning sites. Climate change alters traditional food availability during crucial pre-hibernation feeding periods. Human development and recreation increasingly intrude on denning areas, potentially disrupting this critical survival period. Conservation efforts now include mapping and protecting traditional denning habitats. Creating protected corridors between feeding and denning areas has become essential for grizzly survival. Public education about keeping distance from potential den sites during winter has helped reduce human-bear conflicts. As winter releases its grip on the mountains, the grizzly's remarkable journey comes full circle. This extraordinary ability to essentially shut down non-essential body functions represents millions of years of evolutionary refinement. In a world increasingly characterized by constant activity and consumption, perhaps there's wisdom in the bear's annual retreat. Their patient endurance of winter scarcity reminds us of nature's ingenious solutions to environmental challenges. The grizzly bear's hibernation isn't just a survival strategy. It's a masterclass in biological efficiency and adaptation. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing animals, please help support wildlife education by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Animal Central. Your engagement helps us create more content about fascinating creatures and their remarkable survival strategies. Join our community of animal enthusiasts today and never miss our upcoming features on nature's most extraordinary adaptations. Thank you for watching the Ultimate Winter Survival Guide, Grizzly Bear Hibernation.